Hello everyone, let's look at the new features and changes that Microsoft plans to roll out alongside security fixes and other improvements during the March 2026 security update. These improvements are still in preview and they should start rolling out on March 10th, 2026. However, not everyone will receive these changes immediately as the company always rolls out new changes gradually. Also, Microsoft can always delay or cancel any feature or improvement at any time. Okay, first, this is not an actual feature, but rather a behavior change. So starting with the March 2026 update, the Quick Machine Recovery feature will be enabled by default on devices running Windows 11 Pro, as long as they are not managed by an organization. And now this new behavior will align with the same settings for Windows 11 Home. For enterprise managed devices, Quick Machine Recovery will continue to be disabled by default unless administrators enable it manually. Starting with this release, the taskbar introduces a built-in network speed test, which can be accessed by right-clicking the network icon in the taskbar or from the quick settings, when specifically from the Wi-Fi or cellular pages. Now, when you click that option, you can perform a speed test using the Bing Internet Speed Test tool using the web browser. However, this also isn't really a feature. It is just a link to open Bing in the web browser so you can access the web tool. But let me know in the comments if this actually qualifies as a new feature on Windows 11. Now, according to the company, also when the taskbar is set to show uncombined buttons using the never option for this setting, apps with multiple open windows will no longer shift all the instances to the overflow menu when space ran out. Instead, only windows that exceed the available space will go into the overflow. This change prevents the overflow area from appearing underutilized and deliver more accurate visual layout. Also, as part of the March update, Microsoft is updating the Start menu, more specifically the Accounts menu, to include a new entry point to view your benefits associated with your Microsoft account within the Windows experience. I don't know if you can see the link, but it's this one right here. But let me show you a screenshot from another computer, and that's the entry point that basically will just open your web browser and into your Microsoft account. Also, Microsoft is updating the account settings that enables you to control pan and tilt. These new settings are available under the basic settings section when you are inside of the properties for the actual camera. Now, if we open the Widgets dashboard, in this particular update, Microsoft is making changes to the settings, so you can now access the Widgets settings through a dedicated page instead of using a overlay dialog. Even further, this update now supports web file format for desktop background images, and this works across the operating system. So when you select a web image, you can set it as your background from File Explorer using the Set as Background option or from the personalization settings. In this rollout, the development team is also including new emojis from version 16, and these are the new emojis. Now, if we go to the Windows features page, starting with the March 2026 update, you can now install the Sysmon or System Monitor tool as a native utility on Windows 11. So basically, for many years, System Monitor has been a gold standard for security professionals, but it requires manual installation. However, starting with this patch Tuesday, Microsoft is making Sysmon a native Windows component rather than a standalone sysinternals tool. According to the company, Sysmon lets you capture detailed system activity useful for threat detection, and its customizable configuration file allows you to filter exactly which events you want to track. Once you select the item, you can just click OK, and that will install the tool on the computer. And that's it. Now we can run it by going to Command Prompt or PowerShell, and then we can run Sysmon with the I option. And now the tool is running on the computer. Now, it is important to note that if you have been using the web version for Sysmon, you will need to uninstall it before installing the native version on the computer. Now, in File Explorer, the File Manager will show the Extract All button for non-zip containers, for example, for 7-zip. Now, if we go to the storage settings, we're going to notice that some of the dialogs have been updated to match the design language of Windows 11. We are also going to find a new dialog design for when enabling the protected print mode on Windows 11. This is a small improvement, but when searching for the search process, you will now notice that there is a magnifying glass icon next to it instead of the placeholder that was available before. And that's it. Those are pretty much the biggest changes that we're going to see for the next Patch Tuesday update for Windows 11. As always, the company will be introducing additional fixes and improvements. For example, in the Windows Update page, the company is making improvements to improve the responsiveness of the page. Also, there are reliability improvements for the lock and sign-in screen, nearby sharing, and projecting when using the Windows Key+P keyboard shortcut. Also, Microsoft is making enhancements to the performance of the Windows Print service to prevent slowdown during high-value printing. Also, the company is improving the time to resume from sleep on heavily loaded system, and is also improving reliability for docked laptops resuming from sleep when connected to AC power with the lid closed. And finally, this update also addresses some issues affecting the auto-hide feature for Taskbar, Windows Security, Credential Prompt, and Print Dialog. And that's it. Let me know in the comments what you think about the upcoming changes. Like the video, share it, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that yet, and I just hope this video was informative for you, and I would like to thank you for viewing.